Pros and cons of living in Airdrie, Alberta. It is always difficult to move from one city to another either for work or with your family. This decision can be made less intimidating if you have all the information about where you are moving. Every city has its list of pros and cons that you should be aware of beforehand, so you can prepare accordingly. Alberta is a prominent province of Canada. It is situated in the western part of the country, with a total area of 661,848 square kilometers. One reason why Alberta is famous is that it is surrounded by the famous Rocky Mountains of Canada and lush green forests. All the cities in the province are adorned by this beautiful landscape and scenery. The city of Airdrie is located within the Calgary-Edmonton region. The city was built in 1889 as a railway town during the construction of the bigger cities of Calgary and Edmonton. But since the city has expanded and is now recognized in an independent capacity. The city has a total area of 84.57 square kilometers, with a population of around 61,581 people. The biggest advantage of living in Airdrie is that it is an extremely family-friendly town. If you are looking to move with your family or thinking of starting a family, then Airdrie is the ideal location for you. More than half of the city's population is made up of families. Almost 73% of the city's population consists of people less than 50 years of age. This is due to the high number of children. To cater to families, the city has a number of safety features designed expressly for children. There are several parks and recreational opportunities for families as well as a good school system for kids. 2. Close proximity. The city of Airdrie has the advantage of being in close proximity to Calgary. That is only 15 minutes away in terms of distance. The city is also close to Calgary Airport, the QE2 highway to Edmonton, and all major points in North Calgary. This is beneficial because living in Airdrie you can enjoy all the perks of large cities like Calgary and Edmonton without having to endure the hustle and bustle of large city life. 3. No tax. Living in Airdrie will also provide you with tax advantages. The province of Alberta within which Airdrie is situated does not impose a provincial sales tax. Resident can therefore end up saving money that would otherwise have been cut for tax. Moreover, there is no payroll tax and no health premium tax, so in terms of tax cuts Airdrie has an advantage. 4. Housing. Housing is a serious concern for anyone moving to a new city, especially for families. Luckily, Airdrie offers many affordable housing options. In the city, you can purchase a home for $380,000, which is much cheaper than other larger cities such as Calgary and Toronto. 5. Low cost of living. If you compare Airdrie to some of its larger neighbors, the cost of living is lower. In Airdrie, many of the basic amenities are in accordance with the Canadian average. Moreover, some utilities such as natural gas are cheaper than in other areas. Moreover, due to low taxes, residents are able to save up more money and spend it on living expenses. The city has a high employment rate of almost 90%. The majority of the population in the city also to a higher median income bracket and enjoys a good quality of life. 6. Strong community. A unique feature of the city that distinguishes it from many other places is the strong sense of community that is present in Airdrie. Due to the demographic of its people, the city has established a vibrant and inclusive community over time. Community life provides many outlets for kids and parents to interact with one another. It also supports local businesses and ventures. Cons. 1. Traffic. This is an issue that makes living in Airdrie extremely difficult for some people. The majority of the residents of Airdrie must travel to Calgary for work, as that is where most of the jobs are located. While the actual distance between the two cities is almost 40 kilometers, traffic can make the commute much worse. During rush hour, entering and exiting the city can take a lot of time and become quite cumbersome. The average time reported during rush hour between the cities is almost 2 hours. Although the residents living in the northern part of Airdrie may experience less traffic, this is generally an issue for most people. 2. Healthcare. Unfortunately, healthcare is also a grave issue for the people of Airdrie. There is no hospital inside the city. The closest hospital to the city is the Peter Lougheed Centre, which is located in Calgary. If there is no traffic, the commute can take 20 to 25 minutes, and in rush hour traffic it can take over an hour. As accessibility to healthcare can be a serious cause of concern for families and elderly people, a lack of hospitals in the city becomes a great disadvantage. 3. Weather. If you are someone who does not enjoy winter, then Airdrie may not be the ideal place for you. Due to its location, the city experiences extreme weather in the winters. It is also exposed to strong cold winds that can limit outdoor activities in the winter months. The temperature in the winters can drop below -20 degrees. Despite having started out as a railway town to facilitate Calgary, Airdrie has now become a charming and quaint city of its own. It is considered a suburb city due to its slow-paced family-friendly life. Among the many advantages that the city provides, affordable housing, good education, close proximity to larger cities, and great community life are only a few of them. While rush hour traffic and lack of hospitals may be a deal-breaker overall, the city has much to recommend itself and can become a great place for you and your family.